next person I'm inviting up is our council president, Lenora Derfler, to share a little bit. We had, last weekend, our council spent a whole lot of time together. She's going to tell you a little bit about it. Yes.
Every minute.
I was going to say, speaking of having to listen to me talk a lot,
No. This congregation is so blessed to have this young man. I know he gets so tired of me wanting to mother, like, oh, well, you doing okay? And because he's as old or maybe younger than my son. Anyway, yes, we met all day Saturday and 3 or 4 hours on Sunday after church as your council, and it was very, very productive. It was a joy to see who God has placed within that council, the enthusiasm. I'm looking at a number of them, the great ideas that were shared. We came up with 3 goals that we would like to work on this year, and I'm inviting you to join us. I believe you'll like what we came up with. Expanding our ministry teams, exploring our ministry teams, and for those of you that aren't yet on a ministry team, for you to maybe find where you're being called to serve. Because we do, as a church family, we do a whole lot, and a lot of fun stuff, a lot of giving stuff, a lot of changing lives kind of stuff. And so just with the children's sermon alone, we heard how we should be serving. Those always do me so good. Not that your other one doesn't, but maybe I just relate to it better. I appreciate that. We also want to raise up leaders within our church. It's a real easy thing to happen to kind of get burnout because some people say yes a lot and others don't feel like they can serve as leaders. But we are all placed here to do God's work, and I think he leads us here. Welcome to our new members that he's placed you here too. And so we are all called, and prayerfully on March 23rd, y'all will not walk out to the parking lot after church. You'll walk down to the gym. We will have tables set up for all of our ministries and our committees and our teams and we got to get our language where we can really identify what all they are. But there are opportunities to care for people, to reach out to people, to warm a child with a sweet quilt, or to feed people, to support our fellowship. It goes on, and you can learn about it over the next couple of weeks. We also, and we want to raise up leaders for those teams as well as the other things that happen around here. And then the other one that we feel like we need to do is expand our level of communication with all of you. And in turn, we hope that it will help you feel comfortable expanding your communication to whatever leadership you choose along the way for us, so that we can really get a feel for what we are being called to do. So you may see some new information on all our screens. We know sometimes tech communication doesn't work for everybody, so we're going to come up with some other ways with that. I still need a few lessons in some of the technology, and hopefully we can expand that. But those are our 3. Now, the biggest one is the ministry fair, and I just want to give you a brief thing, and then we can all head to pick up the barbecue or welcome our new members. We're going to start out by visiting all of the tables, and if you are in a part of a ministry that you haven't been called upon to present your story, holler at me. We're also going to have the first ever Great Christ Lutheran Church Cobbler Cook-Off. And you don't have to cook it here. You can cook it and bring it. And we have 3 celebrity judges, and no, I'm not telling who they are. But I think y'all will enjoy them. And that will be our dessert. Our lunch that day is a catered meal, so nobody has to bring a casserole or a ham or some sandwiches or anything. Just come, have fellowship, enjoy each other's company, and I think we'll really have a fun time. Y'all are a fun bunch. And I think that's it, right? That's all I have to tell them.
Yeah. Thank you. No, that was great. Thank you, Lenora. And yes, lots of wonderful